Yo, what is going on everyone? It's Chris here, and as I promised, I'm going to be sorting out a load of different videos, so MLG tip videos and so on, but let's get straight into this. This is going to be the first of the series of different maps and different tips and tricks on each and every different map, and this one's free, but let's just get straight into this. So, over this side of the map is B-bomb for search and destroy. This area here, there's a lot of wooden, like, wooden plates, if you know, well, not wooden, there's a load of wooden like essentially stacked up wooden parts, and I can't really explain it, but that's like kind of a good place to defend at the back of the map. And over here, this is Owen's building. This is one of the key buildings, I think, on the map, and especially on Search and Destroy. You can get up over here, if you didn't know, to 3 Owens, and you can peer down over towards the A-bomb, which I just represent over here, and you can just peer down, and it's really, really useful if someone's up here. However, it's really, really open, so I really wouldn't recommend using it, to be honest, just because there's a hole, there's brown, there's white, which can all instantaneously almost kill you. Over here is essentially fire, the bottom Owens. You can open up that door. This is one of the better spots on the map, I think. We tend to have one of our players over in this position where you're laying down, or at the moment, oh well, it's prone blocks right now, but there you go. It's basically a really good position because you can see tracks, or the mid tracks, and if people are going to try and flank, it's really easy because people don't tend to look up there and won't look up there pretty much, and won't expect you to be up there. This is probably, well, the most important part of the map, I think, for playing Search and Destroy on this map. This is my location which I hold down generally on Search and Destroy, and I know of a lot of different locations. I tend to look out this door to the left of me when defending the A-bomb, and then you can also see, as I just showed, where you can actually see the A-bomb when you're laying prone there. This is another good position. Well, enemies can't really see you from the lower floors when defending red or 3-story building. But mainly because there's a load of wood and people don't really expect you to be there. There's a bunch of corners which you can go in, but the only problem is that door, mainly people come through that door. They don't tend to flank you, and I especially have someone sitting back, watching my back, making sure no one flanks me from that side. There's also a number of different jump ups onto that area of 3-story, which I'll show you in a minute. But this building here, this is actually a really sneaky place where you can actually sit in a corner there, or you can just lay prone here. And when you're sitting in that corner over there, the enemies cannot actually see you. Incredibly, this is just one of the jump ups over here. Or this is I'm actually going to go over here and show you this brick wall, because it's actually a really good position for defending 3-story and making sure the jump ups are covered on it, and you're not actually standing on anything, but it's actually a really good position, and it just covers the jump up and whoever's sitting in red, defending red. And that also there can be used, but you probably need to use an AR on that that side of the map. Here is where I tend to use if I'm going to be defending the guy in red. I tend to just sit on that head camp there, and here's one of the jump ups right now onto red. I think there's a total of 3 jump ups. Yeah, I'll just show you them all. There's also this, well, I just failed there, but you can also jump up onto this. This is actually probably the easiest jump up to do, or actually no, it's probably the second easiest. That one which I did first was probably the hardest jump up, and incredibly I did it first timing. I never seem to do it first timing. This one's probably the most used jump up of the lot. It's the most obvious one, and it's probably the easiest one to do. But problem is, people anticipate it. People have started to anticipate it, so that's the only real problem. This here is actually a really good spot for defending A-bomb, especially if you're last man alive, because you can actually see the whole of the A-bomb, S&D, and I tend to sit here when I plant the bomb on a certain side, so then I can view the bomb, and well, the enemies don't tend to look around that part of the map because they wouldn't expect you to be there. There's also 2 switches here on Blitz, which are really, really key. You can open it and close it from both sides, so that if you didn't know about that, then that's really vital. There's a really good position here in the Blitz point, or in the Blitz building, so it's bottom brown, where you can actually see the 2nd story of Owens really clearly. People don't really expect you to be there, and it's very hard to be visible and very hard to be seen just there. As if you didn't know, well, I'm pretty sure you know that this is you can open the door to underground, and then you can re-close it from in underground. If you plant the bomb on the left hand side, then it's also useful for someone to sit here or sit in this middle bit where you can actually see the bomb really, really easily, and if someone's trying to defuse, then you can call out and basically you can just shout out. This part of the map here isn't really used too often. No one really goes here. The crate side, well, this is the spawn which you get on one if you're attacking on S&D, and I tend to push up on this right hand side, go to crates and so on, but there's not too much action which goes around this area of the map. You can actually well, destroy the lock or whatever it is on that thing and jump through. This is also a really good spot, jumping through that window just there, because you can, well, people don't expect it, and you can come right round the back from the top of the building in second story brown, I think I call it, and it's really useful. People don't expect you can just ninja it behind on the blitz point. This is a decent spot when you're defending search and destroy right now. You can, well, defend both sides literally depending on where you spawn, because sometimes if you want to defend the bomb you want to sit on one side, and then this is also the blitz point here on the other side. This one's key, and make sure you close that door which I just passed there, otherwise you're pretty much screwed for the whole of the blitz spawn, because people can just run straight through instead of having to run all the way around the back and like enter your spawn, so you have much more, well, you have a higher chance of actually killing them. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been a really quick run through of each map, or of the freight even, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, on Skype, or not Skype, but on Twitch and on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube, like the video, comment what you thought. Maybe I'm going too fast, I don't know. Anyway guys, see you later. Peace.